What they don't tell you about sending your kids to college, I'm going to tell you because I don't gatekeep. And if you missed part 1, go watch that first. Yes, ma'am. I dropped so many aha moments and stepped on a few toes, so you might want to hide your bunions. Today, we're taking it up a notch. And I highly suggest you stay to the end because I've got some truths in here that you're going to want to hear twice. This one stings a little. It actually came up in a conversation I was having on another social media platform because we all grew up on those movies where your child goes off to college and instantly finds their tribe and they all live happily ever after. Their friends, their forever people, their village, right? And then real life hits. And that may not be your child's experience. Your kid may be like, I don't really like anybody here. I don't feel connected to these people. That doesn't mean they're doing college wrong. It means they're human. And it means their village might be waiting for them after college. My daughter is a social butterfly. She's what I always coined a floater. She can drift from the academics to the athletes and everybody in between. She's on the dean's list, and also you can find her in the DJ booth at their parties. So she knows a thing or two about meeting people. And here's a tip straight out of her playbook. Encourage your kids, if they feel like they're not connected on campus, to show up to the small things. Bible study, open mic night, the gym, study groups, a club meeting. These are all things she's done to get to find like-minded people on campus. Not because these people will be lifelong friends, but because these rooms help them practice connection and remind them they're not alone and allow them to find community on campus. Also, something I remind my daughter of all the time, don't let your kids overuse that word friend. Most of these folks are classmates, associates, teammates, roommates, study buddies, not friends. And that's okay. If your child has not found their people yet, remind them. Sometimes your tribe is not tied to your campus. Sometimes it's tied to your calling, and that may come later. College will press on every soft spot your child has, even the ones you thought were healed. And I don't care how mature, how responsible, how smart, how loved they are, your kid is not immune to mental health struggles. Hear me when I say this. Your child talking to you about their problems when you are one of their problems may not be the answer. Your voice may be the one they love, but not the one they need for this chapter. Let me cook. When your baby was little and scraped their knee, you knew what to do. You kissed the boo-boo, you cleaned it up, put a little Band-Aid on it, hugged, sent them on their way. You were able to handle it. You were the fixer. But if their leg was cut wide open, just wide open, you would not say, just walk it off and pray about it. No, you wouldn't. You'd grab your keys, grab your purse and say, we need some stitches. Let's go. We need to head to the closest ER. You let the professionals step in. You let the professionals step in. And you were right there with them the whole entire time, providing support, providing love, but you let the professionals step in. This is that. Their mental health is no different. Sometimes you're the Band-Aid, and sometimes they need stitches. And there is zero shame in that. And listen, check on your sons, your nephews, their friends, athletes, dream chasers, because some of these young men are carrying pressure you can't even see. You can't even fathom. Pressure to perform, pressure to stay on scholarship, pressure to make it big so they can take care of the entire family, pressure that turns into silence, and silence that turns into struggle. So here are a few tips from my heart to your ears. Start asking better questions. Not just how's school going, but what's on your mind? What's been heavy lately? These questions will help to open doors that they maybe didn't even realize were closed or even locked. Nobody prepares you for how your child will move when they finally get space. Some kids come home every weekend. Others don't come home at all. Both can be normal. Both can also be signs. For some, home is comfort. For others, home feels like a prison. They've grown, but they're still treated like they haven't. And then you have the kids who want to come home, but the economics won't let them. They can't afford gas, can't afford flights, can't miss work, can't leave campus because that on-campus job is what's feeding them. And here's the part we don't often say out loud. College can be the first time your child realizes how much their household was carrying. And that can be heavy. That can bring sadness, that can bring guilt, or even distance. So here's a tip. Instead of asking, why don't you come home more? Or saying things like, what, you don't love me no more? Try, what would help us feel connected even if you can't be here? Like, what would help us feel connected even if we have distance between us? This is where you might have to lean into flexibility. Start new traditions, midweek FaceTime dinners, or monthly care packages, or drive-by surprise campus visits, or shared playlists, or prayer calls, or photo exchanges. Don't let proximity get in the way of your connection. Baby, people become brand new in college. Don't act like you don't remember. This tale is as old as time. College is identity boot camp. Folks reinvent themselves. The shy ones get bold. The bold ones get quiet. The kids who used to blend in suddenly standing out. The ones who swore they didn't need nobody now craving community. And here's the truth. Your child is going to become someone you've never met before. And that's the point. Some parents panic when this happens. Their child starts dressing differently, thinking differently, talking differently. But that's not rebellion, it's reinvention. Think of it like they're decorating the foundation that you helped them build. So here's some tips. Instead of jumping to, you've changed. Look at you getting all brand new. Try, talk to me about who you're becoming. What old beliefs no longer suit you? And listen without agenda, because how you respond will largely determine whether they invite you into the next version of themselves or shut the door quietly. Don't confuse proximity with connection. You can be close to them and still not know them. Baby, let me say this plain. Some kids drift because no one goes looking. Some kids isolate because they don't want to be a burden. And some kids hide because they think you're too busy, too tired, or too disappointed to deal with them. Pursuit matters. Presence matters. Consistency matters. So here's some tips. Call even when they don't call back. FaceTime, even if it's just 30 seconds. Send a funny meme. Text them good night. Check their eyes when you see them, because us parents, we know. We know when something's wrong by looking in their eyes. Because, baby, you got to show up for the child you have, not the one you imagined. College is stretching them, and it's stretching us too. And none of us have to navigate it alone. So take what fits, leave what didn't. And if even one part helped you breathe a little easier, subscribe and stay tuned. Part 3 is coming up next. And there we're going to talk about everything we did my daughter's senior year in high school to prepare her and us for this whole new world.